Hi, I'm Matthew Cavalier, and welcome back to my channel, Moments with Matthew. Today I'm filming from Las Vegas, Nevada, part of the end of my Thanksgiving trip that I made out here to the West Coast. And as you can see, the landscape here is quite beautiful. I think everyone thinks of the Las Vegas Strip as the only thing Vegas has to offer, but there's a lot of great things out here. Before we get started, I want to remind you to subscribe and like and share and comment. And I've really appreciated the comments that I've gotten so far and the number of subscribers I have. So thank you all for continuing to join me on my journey here. Today I want to talk about apologies. I've recently had to make a few myself. Being aware that we are human, we absolutely make mistakes. And I am no different. I make mistakes. And a lot of times that mistake requires an apology on our part. But apologies come in many forms. We often will apologize very quickly to get that off of our plate and not have to worry about it and just, please don't be upset with me anymore. I'm sorry. But we don't mean it. The whole purpose of an apology is to actually mean what you are saying, to take a few moments or a few days to reflect on what happened and what you did and the hurt you may have caused. And then, after that reflection and contrition, that is the best time to make an apology. A flippant apology is never good for a relationship and for communication, and it's not good for healing. A reflective apology is always best for a healing relationship and growth for both you and the person that you've harmed. Do I understand that sometimes people are going to be mad? Absolutely. They have that right. You have hurt them. What you have to do then is understand what you did and move forward with an apology and hopefully a healing time. Does that mean all apologies are going to be accepted? Absolutely not. But the fact that you understood what happened and your role in it is a huge growth opportunity for you. That person may not accept your apology, and that is their choice and their right. But the fact that you thought about it, the fact that you embraced it and wanted to understand what you truly did, that is true growth and leads to healing. And that healing may be just for you at that time, but if they accept your apology and they understand where you were coming from, then that healing can begin for both of you and even deepen the relationship that you have with one another. Apologies are rarely ever good over text, although sometimes it's just the absolute only way you can do it. Best face-to-face if you can, through FaceTime or Zoom or some kind of video chatting app or a phone call. But try to keep it away from the keyboard. Apologies are important, so please make sure that if you owe someone an apology, think about it. What happened? Reflect on it. What can you do to make it better? I've had to think about that a lot over the last couple of days because I've had to make a couple of apologies that I did not intend to harm anyone. But I thought about it and I understand what I did, and I have reached out and I've apologized. And I do feel better, and I do feel that our relationship is stronger because of that apology. But if we have that pain and that heartache and that drama and that trauma, we can't move forward in a life of happiness and joy. We have to cut that out. We have to make sure that we fix it. And more than just a Band-Aid, we have to go in and heal that wound. An apology is a great way to start. And then continuing the communication, the openness, the vulnerability. Brene Brown says in her podcast, Unlocking Us, that in her family, if someone apologizes to you, you're not allowed to say it's okay because it may not be okay what they did. She makes her children, herself, her family say, thank you, I accept your apology. And sometimes that's all we can do because it isn't always okay. But it is a great step in the right direction for healing and growth, for you to make that apology and understand what truly happened between you and the other person or people. I know this was a heavier moment with Matthew, but I really do think that having those hard conversations and being communicative and doing the hard things is extremely important to our growth and our movement towards happiness, positivity, and joy, because we can't have those roadblocks in the way. Thank you so much for joining me. Next week, we'll be back in Florida. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Like I said earlier, I love reading your comments and being able to respond to them. So please keep that up. And don't forget, down below are my social medias, and we can connect there as well. I'll see you in a week.